Hi, Scottish Mudlarking here with Nicole and Craig. We've come along to NVB and the first thing that we see is that this riverbank is getting more and more eroded. Now I'm standing on concrete that we've never been able to see before, and I think all of this stuff getting eroded, that possibly means lots of new finds. We've never seen this area exposed so much, so I think maybe we should take 5 minutes and have a close look around the wall and see if we can find something cool.
Well, I think we're going to stop short of getting ourselves under there. Man, look at that. Is that... Oh. It looks like it's beginning to collapse. You can see a wee bit of light. Maybe you can't. Shining through the bottom of that bridge there. It looks to me like that's collapsing. So anyway, we shan't be going under there.
I could just about crawl underneath that.
Yeah, why would you want to if it's falling down?
Oh, look, a wee treasure here, right at our feet.
Yeah.
Now that's a lovely wee piece of sea foam there. It does look like it's well smooth. Oh no, look, it's freshly broken. Oh,
really thick though, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice old piece. Maybe we should take it because it's the first piece of the day. What do you think?
Yeah, go for it.
Lucky piece.
Who knows, maybe we'll get a huge pile of sea glass, but it won't be as huge as that pile that we found in South Queensferry.
Oh, that's true.
Check that out.
Alright.
That's actually a wee bit shiny as well, and it's not as nice as the sea foam bit. So I think what we'll do is we'll move along. That's quite a nice bit though.
Look. There we go, there's a wee piece of a bottleneck. You can just about see, I think that is the lip, or is it the side?
No, I think you're right. I think that is. It's quite a big lip though. Yeah, a bit of thick lip. Yeah, a thick lip. Yeah, it's an expression that is usually violent in intention.
Oh.
Quit it or I'll give you a thick lip.
Oh.
That's certainly the kind of thing that I used to. What's that? Is that
mussel
a shell?
Oh, looked like a big piece of blue sea glass, didn't it?
Oh well, never mind. Now we're getting a wee bit closer to this wall, but we'll just take a quick walk along here and see what we can see. There's a wee bit of pottery down here. See that?
Oh, that's really nice. That looks like a bit of the blue willow pattern, maybe the kind of the wavy area there. It's a little bit rough on the edges there, but I'm going to take that. It might be an earring. There are a couple of chunky pieces just over here. There
are. Now, if I get in close there, there's a really interesting looking piece just right there.
Oh,
is that like a Coca-Cola bottle or something, do you reckon? It's got lots of ripples.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Coca-Cola bottle, but it might be one of the bars bottles from Iron Brew maybe, because that's been going for over 100 years.
I don't think it is, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Just look at the shape of that. Oh, actually maybe if it's been cut at a weird angle, it could be part of the neck, but it just seems... Yeah. It seems a bit weird.
Almost like bonfire, like it's been melted in a fire.
Well, it's not a regular shape, is it? We'd expect it to be cylindrical, or what, round?
That's very true.
Well, maybe we won't take that. I don't know. What do you think?
No, I think we might leave this one here, and possibly also this piece here, another chunky piece. Looks like it might be a bit of a cod ball. There are lots of pieces around here. See, once you get close, you see there's another wee piece here. That looks like it has a letter on it.
Alright, yeah, I can see it actually looks like an ampersand. I hope you can see that. I doubt you can though.
Okay.
But that's a nicer piece of glass. There's quite a few pieces of glass here. Maybe you can just pile them up in that wee spot. I'll give you a wee hand.
Yeah.
Now there's a wee bit there. Another bit right in at the wall there. But that's just a bit of plain glass. Did you get that weird angle? Yeah, this bit, the bottom. You found the bottom?
I got the bottom.
Necks and bottoms. What's wrong with me?
Lots of plain pieces of pottery here. But yeah, there's a lot here, and we don't usually find that much in one spot on NVB.
Now, what do you reckon? Is there any of that you want to take along?
I'll take the piece with the little ampersand, I think.
Okay, let's have that then.
Let's take this one.
And we shall get moving. Now, just as we were coming down here, I saw a few pieces of pottery strewn around. I don't know why I'm doing that like that. Strewn around. It's neither a bottom. What's that?
I thought I'll flip this piece over quickly and see if there's anything on it. And long behold, is actually a piece of spongeware, and that's really lovely.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
There's a bit of glass along there beside it, but the spongeware definitely wins the prize.
Yeah, it looks like it's got a kind of leaf shape sponge print there, and then a kind of more geometric shape on the edge, and that was very much the spongeware thing, to have geometric shapes on the edge.
Let's have that then. Now, what else can we see? I'm sure, as always, every week I say the same thing. I'm sure I'm passing over things that you would want us to take a closer look at, but you know, we can't see everything.
Yeah.
Now, Nicole just pointed out a wee bit there. It's quite pretty.
Yeah, it kind of has a peachy shade to it. At least to me, it looks like it's a little bit peachy.
There's a bit.
Yeah, and there's like a scalloped edge on it as well. Almost looks like a little dress.
Now again, in this area, there's actually more than meets the eye. That's very kind of clear, but it's again sea foam.
Yeah.
There's a couple of other wee bits here, but I think, you know, we're definitely going to take that wee peachy bit. Maybe not these other bits. And then there's this wee piece of pottery as well. Do you think just the peachy bit then?
Yeah, just the peachy bit. Let's take the peachy.
Let's have that. Now, here's some of this metal stuff that Nicole was mentioning in the introduction. I really don't know what it is. Maybe it's part of a bridge, maybe it's part of the railway system, as Nicole said. Very difficult to say for sure. If you know, if you recognise anything like what this might be, yeah, just let us know in the comments.
I wonder how far it goes down. You know, is this piece like 2-3 meters long? Or?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Yeah. Now, I've seen something. It's quite shiny.
Okay.
But it is also quite blue.
Oh, quite blue. I like it. I like it already.
Can you see what it is?
Oh, it looks like it's maybe a bonfire piece, or is it just relatively freshly chipped? Possibly?
I'm not entirely sure. We'll have a closer look at it in a minute. There's that wee bit of pottery that I've just put down beside it. It was just lying alongside.
Ah, very pretty.
So that's quite nice. Do you think we'll have that?
Yeah, I think we'll have both of these little finds here.
Grab them up, we'll take a closer look at them in a wee bit. Now, marching along. An interesting piece of glass there. Don't know what it could be. Just this bit here. What's that? What is it?
Okay, well, it looks very similar to this piece here, I think.
Well, yeah, that's the lip of a jar.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, maybe from a pickle jar or something like that.
Could be any jar.
Any jar.
Who knows? Who knows? It doesn't say pickle on it, folks. So
No.
we can't know for sure. That looks like a wee bit of Shipham's paste jar. Now, we're not going to find a whole Shipham's paste jar here. You can see that with the state of the stones along here, but you can see that, you see the ridges. It's very much like a Shipham's paste jar.
Just dropped my blue bit. Yeah, it does look very much like a Shipham's paste jar. And you know, we found 2 almost whole milk glass jars here, so I wouldn't put it past this beach to give us a Shipham's jar.
It's not beyond the realms of imagination or expectation. Okay, well, you know, I think we could actually spend an entire day just wandering along the edge of this wall here. But I don't think we're going to do that. I think what we are going to do is we're going to get down there under the bridge and we're going to see what we can find a little bit further along. But as we go, I'm just going to keep the camera pointed towards the ground because as Nicole said, this is an interesting area. A lot's been going on here. There's been a lot of stuff churned up. There's things like this. Now that nylon strap, that can't be from, like, do you think that could be from the 80s or earlier than that, the 70s? It can't be, right? I mean, it would have rotted away by now.
Well, no, it's nylon, so that'll probably be here for another 1,000 years if,
yeah, fair point.
if we leave it.
Yeah,
and,
that is a fair point.
Yeah, and this has always been under a lot of sand, so at least like a meter or so the sand level has dropped here in this area.
Yeah. Now that metal bit there that you can see attached to the concrete, you're not going to be able to move that.
No.
That was a tethering point for something that must have what? How are you going to finish that sentence, Craig? I'm not at all sure. Not at all sure how that sentence finishes. So we'll move along and get back to the topic. Sea glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a wee bit of sea glass. I sometimes talk myself into a cul-de-sac, folks. Okay. I think I know what that is. I'm going to show that to Nicole, and I bet she says not exactly these words, but pretty much these words. Oh, that's a bit of a cod bottle. That's the pinch. Let's see. Now that, is it what I think it is? Well, before we look at it, there's this wee bit of glass here. I'll just grab these as I'm going towards that piece of glass. This is an interesting shape because there's an angle on this. This is, I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's a hard line. Really nice wee bit of green there, and a chunky piece of white. But this is the interesting piece. This and this. It's a bottom. It's for sure a bottom. It's a poison bottom, or maybe, do you think that's the neck, the lip? I don't think it is. I think you can see an internal, an internal what? What's the word? What's the word?
The
Cleft?
inside.
Is it a cleft? Is that a cleft?
I'm not sure, but it's a really nicely frosted, and it's got a really nice kind of shade of blue. It almost looks a bit more like it's not a poison bottle, because it's more like an ink bottle, you know, that kind of different shade of blue.
Maybe.
Yeah,
There's
really
a wee bit of
nice.
green. Now this is an interesting piece. It doesn't look interesting, but once you pick it up and you run your finger across this side, you'll see why I think it's interesting.
Yeah, it has like a corner, like an edge to it.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Now here's the thing. This is the piece I was telling you about, folks. I'm going to hand that to Nicole. What do you reckon that is?
Oh, I know exactly what that is.
What is it? What is it?
It's the pinched part of a cod bottle, so right below that, that's where the marble would have sat. Now, where's the marble?
Now the question is, what did I say Nicole would say that was? The pinch part of a cod bottle. That's right, it is the pinch part of a cod bottle. Now I hope we've grabbed that wee blue bit.
Yep.
Right, let's get under that bridge.
Hang on, before we go under the bridge, I think we should take another 5 minutes at least to have a look around here, because we just found that blue bit, and when there's one blue bit, there's maybe another one.
And you know what, just as you were saying that, I looked off to this side, and you can, I'm filming shadows again, folks. It's there's no Cliff Richards in sight, but there's plenty of shadows. Now, just as Nicole was saying, there's got to be another blue bit. What did I see? What did I see at the corner of my eyes? The corner? The corner of my eyes is this bit. We're going to need to change sides, you know what? Because I'm just seeing lots and lots of shadows. Do you want to grab that?
Yeah, that's not blue though, that's C4.
That's blue.
Look.
Look. What am I looking at?
Look, the half moon shape there.
That's a nice wee one.
Yeah.
To be bottleneck. Now you see, as I said before, we're going to have to change sides because this is going to be playing havoc with the exposure on the camera. That's a very cool wee bottleneck though, isn't it?
Yeah, really lovely old Victorian one. So yeah, we were right. Lots of things have been exposed here, dating back to the 1880s.
Do you know, I think the thing with wee bottlenecks like that is there's such beautiful wee shapes. That one is there's tiniest wee bit of shininess on it there. But you know, I think attach that to a wee necklace. They make really lovely necklaces, I think.
Yeah, I could actually try that, and then it looks a little bit like a half moon or something like that.
Let's do that. Let's grab that then. Now, more of this metallic stuff here, and the question is, what was that? That again, kind of, it has hints of railway. What do you reckon? Let us know in the comments if you know what that might be. Now what I've done here is I've used that as a subterfuge to change sides, so there'll be no more shadows. Sorry for fans of the shadows, but there won't be any more shadows today. I'm trying to work out, do you know, if we go through the history of this channel, we could work out how many different bands I've dropped in as wee jokes. We had Led Zeppelin a long time ago.
Oh
Check
yeah,
that out.
Hustle and Bustle in the Hedgerow, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a lovely, lovely agate actually. We very rarely find agates here at this beach.
Yep, that's a nice one. I think we can take that because it's just the one. So let's have that.
Let's take that.
Now, can you see what I see?
No.
It's right in front of me there. It's just there. Can you see it?
There's a turquoisey bit stuck there.
That's what it looks like to me.
Okay.
Maybe you could, if you move that wee stone, and we'll get to see what it is. Oh wow!
Is that actually
Now the nice thing
glass?
is you can see. Oh, I hope it is. Otherwise, I'm just filling with a bit of plastic, a bit of rubbish there. Didn't want that. Is it? Is it glass? Looks glass to me.
I think it is. It's really, really delicate and very thin.
Yeah. Maybe if we can get the muck off it.
Yeah. Let's
we'll get a
try.
better look.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh. Okay, let's put it there. Wow, that is an amazing colour. That is electric turquoise. I like to call it that because it's just so bright, and it's yeah, well, it's just really bright turquoise. Like what else is that colour?
Like the sea.
Yeah, the sea.
Maybe like the sea.
Yeah, not in Scotland, but in the Caribbean. Maybe.
Yeah, the azure blue.
Pacific.
I think we should grab that.
Oh, yeah.
Not that big chunky white bit, but that bit is absolutely gorgeous. You know, it's not a golf ball, but it could be the find of the day.
Yeah, yeah, and it was well worth keeping staying in this area.
I think you're right, actually. Yeah, there is quite a lot in here. Now, we're not collecting them right at the moment, but there are some pretty seashells here as well. But we won't be collecting them just now. We're going to maybe do a wee bit of a special on seashells, and when we do, you will know why. I'll tell you something, that's really terrible advertising, isn't it? Do you want to grab that wee green bit? See if that's anything of interest. Is it a poison bottle? Maybe pop it down there.
Oh, right. It kind of has ridges, but it also looks a little bit like a slightly more modern beer bottle shade. I'm not sure. Can you see more from where you are?
No.
Ah, okay.
No, I can't. It just looks like a piece of green sea glass. It's quite pretty though.
Yeah. To be on the safe side, I'm going to take it home and see if it's poison bottle or beer bottle.
Nicole's just spotted the green bit. Now there's a seafoam bit just in there. Maybe we can grab that wee seafoam bit and we'll take it up to where the green bit is as well. And we'll look at them together. And the green bit is a bottom. It's definitely a bottom, I think. I think it's safe to say that this is the cleft that we find in a bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very much so. I think this is also a bottom, but it's a sea foam. And then I find another bottom, and that one is clear. So we've got a really nice array of colours. You know, the colours of the Scottish coast, if you want.
It's the three bottoms.
The three-bottomed coast.
Yeah. It's amazing the kind of cool stuff that you find around. It's all very interesting, whether you want to collect the bottoms or not. Ah, that's a piece of glass. And is that privacy glass?
Yeah, it looks a bit like it's a security glass. It's got all these ridges there, and it's very straight, much like a kind of window pane.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, I think at this point we should take a mad dash down the last few metres of this bit of the beach, see if we can find anything cool, and then we should pile up our best finds of the day. What do you reckon?
I think that's a great idea. Maybe we'll find something really cool. What's that one thing?
Bit of a teacup. Don't think we'll have that.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have a look at that that really cool texture piece. I don't know if you can see it.
Nope.
It's right here.
Ah.
I think that's from a battery, maybe. Oops.
Oh, maybe. Actually, I think if we turned it round that way.
Ah, okay.
Is that, do you think that's from a battery?
I'm not sure. It kind of reminds me of those glass batteries that we have found in the bottle dams before.
Yeah. Is that grey glass over there?
Might be. Let's see. Is it grey? It has a kind of grey tinge to it. Yeah, it could be grey. Yeah, let's take these two pieces. They'll make really nice additions to our sea glass lots.
Last piece before we go is this. Now I know it is ultra shiny and we're not going to take it, but do you see these little bumpy bits?
Yeah, that's a bottle bottom from a modern bottle.
Yeah, that's honestly what I was thinking. I didn't think it was anything more interesting than that, honestly. I thought, ooh, bobbly bits. What could the bobbly bits be? I think Nicole's absolutely bang on the money there. It's just the bottom of a very modern bottle. Right, I just shouted Nicole over because I was just heading off to the car and Nicole, as always, was having a last wee look. But what I was afforded was a little glance to the ground and a spectacular find.
On the way to the car, my favourite find. Oh, you're a star.
Find of the day!
Oh, it truly is, and it's mine. I'm taking it home.
Gonna have to do that. Now you came onto this wee bit of the foreshore here, and about 3 or 4 times you said there's got to be a marble somewhere, and there it is. Aww. Let's have that.
Yes.
Awesome wee find. Do you know what?
Yeah.
It's about time we had a look at our best bits of the day.
Okay, let's do that. I'll get them out of my bag. Now there's an absolute ton of stuff here, but not everything that we find is suitable for jewellery making. We've streamlined it to just a couple of pieces and they're really nice. Now let's take a closer look at them.
Now you'll recognise some of these pieces. Do you know what, just to underscore Nicole's point there, I don't know if you can see that bit there, there's a huge chunky bit of glass. That's never going to be an earring. Certainly not the kind of earring that Nicole makes. Whereas here we have some really interesting and some really beautiful sea glass.
Yeah, I think my favourite bit has got to be this this electric turquoise piece there, and I also really like the this blue bit here.
Yeah, is that, so that's a bottle bottom, we think?
Bottom or neck, I'm really not sure, but it's a really nice shape and it's really nicely frosted. And you were right, that piece was grey. See that piece? That is actually grey now that it's next to the white pieces.
Now that's interesting because there's a little lip here, a tiny, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little line running through there which suggests that this was thicker than that. It's also quite convex in that plane, that plane. Which suggests to me, maybe not a telly.
Well, I think a couple of schnapps bottles were allegedly also grey glass, so it might have been that, but I've never actually seen a grey schnapps bottle in real life, to be honest.
Nor have I, nor have I. Okay, so, anything else worthy of mention there? I mean, there's some beautiful sea glasses, some really nice wee neck there. A couple of pieces of pirate glass. And an agate that we really don't find very often. Nice couple of wee bits of blue. I think with that, the ridge there, can you see that ridge?
Ah, yeah.
Looks to me like that was poison bottle.
That says poison bottle to me as well,
Does indeed.
Yeah, some really lovely pieces and some really nicely smoothed pieces, smoothed by the sea, and 2 pirate glass bottoms. Now this one actually says UGB, and that's the mold mark.
Okie dokes.
Okay, let's grab these and make some jewellery. That's us off away to the car now, but before we get going, don't forget we've got a monthly giveaway. Now check the link in the description, and it only remains for me to say thank you so much for watching, liking and commenting. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a minute to subscribe. An extra special thanks goes out to everybody who's been supporting the channel through Etsy and through your KoFi donations. That makes a massive difference and it keeps the lights on. See you next week.